If I should have a son, I would tell him, drink your milk and eat all your vegetables so you can grow up tall and strong with shoulders to carry all of your troubles with pride. Shoulders to bear the burdens of friends and family alike so that others can see this beautiful world from the angle of having stood on the shoulders of your giant form. If I should have a son, I would tell him, my home will always be square one, but no matter how far or how long you're gone, when trouble comes, you'll always return. Through every thick and thin, through every shallow and deep, through every highlight and every failure, you'll always know where the starting point is to try again, for you are infinite in your existence, although your existence might feel so finite. If I should have a son, I would tell him, always ask questions. Never take anything at face value, for chances are the values won't reach your face. And there's more than one way to interpret a book, and two sides to every cover. But education goes beyond the teacher in the classroom, and religion beyond the pew of the church. And you can never learn enough or ask too many questions. If I should have a son, I would tell him that sometimes it's going to be rough. Sometimes life is going to take you and throw you within a dark well and hope that you never get out, and even throw dirt on you trying to bury you. But all you have to do is look up to the sky, shaking the dirt off of your head and stomping it solid under your foot, and you just keep shaking and stomping until you are higher than where you had fallen from, showing the world that you are always reaching for the stars. If I should have a son, I would tell him that sometimes your worst enemies have to be your best friends, that the fiend or in the final who makes the A may just be the absolute necessity you need to help you pass, and that your friends can sometimes become the nightmare that keeps you up at night when you are realizing that you are both chasing the same dreams. But at the end of the day, when you look up at that mango-colored sun dipping lowly into the westward falling sky, and the stars are starting to come out but they're not quite there yet, you can look over your shoulder back at every battle and fight that you fought within the valley of your mind and say within yourself, I did it. I made it. If I should have a son, I would tell him, don't you ever quit. You can get up and you can get knocked down, but don't you stay down. Because when you stay down, you allow yourself to be empty like the sea of all your dreams, drive, and passion, becoming nothing more than a lonely cesspool of broken hopes and lost desires. If I should have a son, I would tell him, always pursue your passions, because when you do what you love, and you love what you do, there is no room for hate between you and the world. Don't be afraid to ride those open waves, whether they be the cascading crystal waters of a clear sea or the dark depths of a dangerous ocean. Never give up on yourself. If I should have a son, I would tell him, don't sell yourself short. Make yourself the most expensive thing that any conglomerate company with casual-faced businessmen could ever dream to purchase. Make yourself the most exquisite meal that any gourmet chef could ever conceive of cooking within his kitchen. Bring everything you have to the table, showing the world that you have nothing to hide and nothing to lose, and you have a world to gain, a goal to reach, and a dream to catch. If I should have a son, I would tell him that sometimes you really do have to go through hell on earth. But when you do, you begin to appreciate the little things in life so much more, and you realize that the flowers on the side of the road that no one ever stops to smell, they really do smell the best. And the breeze that brushes through your hair while you hurry through doors of opportunities, it does have a story to tell. And the sun that kisses your face every morning when you wake up, it really does love you. If I should have a son, I would tell him that you are more than the GPA you build up in college or the degree you acquire. You are more than the textbook you delve your mind into trying to unravel unknown formulas and theories. So remember, son, Daddy will always love you, no matter how bad it gets. And always know that Daddy will be behind you every step of the way that you take.